Hey, what's going on? This is an update uh, for my running playlist, which I haven't posted in a little while because I was sick for a couple weeks, and then I decided to start getting back into running, and I was looking for a way to do that without going to the gym, also not running excessively and harming or hurting my joints because of the weight that I have. And then I finally found an app called Running for Weight Loss. It's a pretty good app. I can't run the camera and the app at the same time. That's the only drawback, so I can't show the process of me running. But it's a nice app. You put in your weight, you put in your level. For me, it would be beginner level, just starting way back in the beginning and starting my way back up again. And week one, it starts you off with walking and jogging for 2 minutes for 3 days. Week two, walking and jogging for 2 minutes with periodic 3-minute jogs thrown in there for 3 days. And then week three, day one is which I just finished. It was jogging for 2 minutes, walking for 2 minutes, on and off. And then week three, that's where the time really starts to pick up. So you want to be honest about maybe redoing some of the days, which is an option. That's what I did throughout the days of the week, getting your body really used to it. The difficult thing about Virginia and where I'm at in Virginia is running outside during the summer is like running in a frying pan. That makes it extraordinarily difficult. But if you can get through it, it definitely toughens your mental resistance, because after 15 minutes of running out in the heat, it really starts to get to you. For me, I'm just bouncing between tree to tree trying to keep up with the app itself. And so today is week three, day one, which was jogging for 14 minutes and walking for 14 minutes, 2-minute jog, 2-minute walk, going throughout the park, 33 minutes altogether. I definitely recommend this app. I don't recommend running in extremely hot weather unless you're really dedicated and you're trying to make a goal, which is what I'm trying to do. As for me, I just do the 3 days a week, and then the other days are just dedicated to working with the kettlebell. I'm going through a program called 21 Days to Kettlebell Training that I found on Udemy. The instructor's name is Taco Fleur. Really excellent instructor, gives excellent feedback. There was a couple times where either the weight I needed to be lifting was heavier or the form was correct, but my whole mindset of going into the actual exercise was incorrect. Like with the pendulum swing, I was pushing through way too hard with the pendulum swing. So I've been working on that and lowering it back. And then along with all of that, it's just the continuous running. Hopefully I can at least get in 4 days a week. It depends on my schedule, what I'm doing that week. I'll at least repeat 1 day a week, probably at the end of the week. Normally I get in somewhere between Sunday as day one, possibly Tuesday and Wednesday as day 2 and 3, and then either Friday or Saturday as day 4. And that's just working through my work schedule and all the other stuff, including Udemy Learning I'm working on, everything else that I have going on. And I'm on vacation right now. Normally I would be out here at 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning when it's not too hot working on all of this. But because I'm on vacation and I'm waking up late every day intentionally until tomorrow, which I'm off vacation, I've just been getting out here during the hottest part of the day, which is 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that is the hottest part of the day here. Right now it's currently 84. But because we're on a peninsula surrounded by water, the humidity is really high, so my body thinks it's like 95 because of all the humidity in the air. So with that being said, having been working with the Running for Weight Loss app, I do recommend doing that. With the kettlebell training I've been working on, trying to keep it to learning the techniques before I start any actual real training. 21 days to kettlebell training on Udemy with Taco Flores, the instructor. I recommend doing that. I'm doing them both at the same time. No one really has to do it that way. You can do it any way you want, really. But I find for me that's really helpful. Plus, I have an e-bike that works out really well. I really like it. It's definitely great for riding long distances, and it's great pedaling it, and it's great getting around the city and stuff like that. The only problem is I'm a really big guy, so I keep breaking the actual bike piece, the pedaling, the front fender, stuff like that. So far, the thing that actually lasts is the transmission system on the bike, and the accelerating system. That hasn't broken at all. That actually works really well. It's built really strong. The battery hasn't caught fire when I charged it. That's really great. It's a NACTO women's bike. I recommend looking it up online. I chose that bike because I kind of like the small, slender frames. I don't really like the seat that much, but that's okay. And that's great as well, and that has been helping me out as well whenever I'm not breaking it from running it around. I mean, I broke it once. The fender fell off, and it went under the front fender with the light fell off, and it went under the bike. And then I was riding it around. I was doing a nighttime ride. The pedal itself, that was starting to come off. So I think I might be too big for the bike. But even then, as far as acceleration goes, it actually goes ridiculously fast. It's not really meant for like off-road riding, and then all the sidewalks around here, they're not very well maintained. It's not like it is on the West Coast where you see like the sidewalks are all smooth and flat. That's not the case here. So that was really hard on the bike, and that's something I learned about. It's really more for flat line street cruising, which is really nice. So I might get that bike back. I might trade it in and upgrade for a bigger bike, you know, like one of those fat tire bikes. It's more of a men's version of the bike. They're for women too, but what I'm trying to say is they're much greater bikes if you're a bigger person like I am. And that was my update for my running playlist. I'm going to try to, every time I'm done running, I'm going to try to do an update here just to show where I'm at. So one final note for this run, I burned 619 calories. So that's really great about the app. It keeps track of your steps, keeps track of how much calories you burned. There's just like a default goal of 6,000 steps a day, which I make some days. Some days I don't. I'm just shy around 2,000 steps. It just depends on what I'm doing. So yeah, as far as what I'm working on for outside goals, I definitely recommend an e-bike if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's definitely helpful. Just ride out as far as you can, and then just crank up the transmission and get yourself back pretty quickly. From this park back to where I live, it's less than a 15-minute ride, and that's just on gear 6, going as fast as I can. I recommend the Running Weight Loss app. My Running Weight Loss app, if you're interested in that. I got that off the Google store. Very helpful. It's working out for me so far. And then I recommend 21 days to kettlebell training on Udemy with the instructor Taco Fleur there. Or if not like full training, maybe you're more interested in swings, there's also that type of training that's available on Udemy. That's its own separate thing. You can always look at that as well. Because I'm trying to be well-rounded in my fitness. I'm doing the kettlebells, the running, and the bike riding. With all that being said, I will definitely catch you guys in tomorrow's video where I do a catch-up of after my running here. I wish I could run the camera app and the running app at the same time, but you can't. It won't let you do that because the app is actively working in the background as you're running, keeping track of your steps and keeping your calorie count, and also working along with the GPS to track where you're going as well, which is a feature you can turn off if that's not to your liking. With all that being said, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. If not tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday. Take it easy.